to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Prakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders, the great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessing be multiplied on all you brethren pushing this word in all sincerity and truth. And to the scattered Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, Shalom. You know, all you scattered Israelites that look like the other nations, all right, but your spirit and your lineage goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel, which have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, Shalom. All right, I'm the brother Dama Gabar, out here with another live lesson. I'm here on my backup page once again, which they told me that my other page would only be strike for a week. It's been over a week, and they're still not letting me live stream on there, and I only had one strike, you know, but that just shows you that, you know, Esau is being a demon, and this damn YouTube is, you know, trying to stifle and trying to stop this word from coming out. But they've been failing miserably, and this word is still going to go out, man. So, you know, hopefully, Lord willing, you know, in a couple of days, I'll keep checking to see if I could, you know, go live on my main page, which I uploaded a video on there yesterday, which I thought uploaded, you know, but hey, it still told me that I have too many strikes. So maybe later today after this, I'll re-upload the video I put on my other page back on this page, man. But it is what it is, you know. This is not my most popular page, but hey, this word is still going to go out, you know, and there ain't no stopping the elect, there ain't no stopping this truth. So we're going to continue to bring out this word and chant down Babylon like we do week in and week out, because hey, the ministry and the word of the prophets is literally changing this planet Earth. All right, the words that we're out here speaking via biblical prophecy is all coming to pass, man. And we're chanting down Babylon, we're chanting down Esau, Edom, and this world is changing right before our very eyes, according to the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So all praises to the Most High for that, man. All right, and as we look out in this world, man, hey, prophecy is literally jumping off in the page, hey, and it's literally about to go down, you know. These last few prophecies, which contain, you know, this third world's war, which is in the news each and every day, which is getting hotter and hotter daily. You know, more information is coming out, more of these nations are being put in position to where this third world's war is just a matter of when and not if. You know, you hear all this talk of all these plagues and pestilences. They're talking about bringing in another lockdown, another shutdown via this bird flu, via this H5N1. I was reading articles earlier today. It's that dengue fever is getting, it's exploding over there in Florida. You know, and you got a lot of other disease X. You know, this whole cow, what do they call it? You know, this cow disease or whatever they're calling it. You know, they're saying that this thing is spreading. You know, which, you know, we know it's all going to lead to them bringing in another lockdown and them ushering in martial law, bringing in the shutdown of Babylon the Great America, right? Hey, and this summer just might be the summer to where, you know, hey, this world and America and the world is going to change like it did a couple of years ago with the last pandemic, man. So, you know, hey, we're looking prophecy right in the face, and all you Akyam and you brethren out there, continue to stay strong, keep pushing, keep the faith, man, hey, and continue to look up, man. Hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has shown himself. The angels, the chariots are all over the place, you know, and all things are moving towards the betterment for Israel and prophecy. And it's moving further closer to all hell and the downfall of Esau, Edom, and these different nations out here. All right, they're very unaware that, hey, that the Lord is putting them in a major position to lose and to be strategically placed right where Yahweh Shah wants them to be when he makes his glorious and grand return back into this earth. All right, and is he going to shake terribly this earth, man? Because there's a lot of judgment and a lot of death and a whole changing of this universe is about to take place, man. All right, and we got front row seats, and we have the insight and the you know, the foresight through prophecy and through the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to see all these things before they're going to literally take place. So the Lord has his elect and those of us that are in this truth in the best possible position to be delivered and to receive salvation and to be taken up in the chariots when this place is literally obliterated with nuclear missiles, man. All right, and when you look at the world, you look at the shape of America, man, hey, this place is completely through, man. This place is not going to bounce back. All right, Donald Trump is not going to save this place. Babylon is not going to be healed. The financial system, the situation is not going to be made any better. It's going to continue to spiral and get worse and worse and become more useless, more worthless. All right, you got the BRICS nations building up their situation, you know, to where they're going to make this dollar and they're going to make the West and America to be isolated and to be, you know, basically out here on its own, man. And because these nations are seeing the state of America and it's very weak, man. You know, if y'all know, brothers, watched some of that Biden and Trump debate last night, that shit was completely awful, man. You see the state of Joe Biden, you know, when you look at it with a spiritual eye, that's literally the state that America is in, man. This place is, you know, it's stumbling, it's fumbling, they don't know what the hell is talking about, you know, it has no leadership, it's weak, it's dysfunctional, you know, and needs to just ultimately, like Joe Biden, and just sit his ass down somewhere, man. And this place is going to be sat down, literally in the dust, you know, via the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and these nuclear missiles, man. All right, and that's what I want to get into, man. You know, the state of America, man. Like I said, if you look at that debate last night with Joe Biden and Donald Trump, you literally see that this place is a joke, man. Hey, all of these nations are looking at America very weakly, man. A lot of these nations look at America and they're literally licking their chops because they know now is a perfect time to attack, man. All right, hey, this place America is not that lady of kingdoms anymore. This place is not that high and mighty, powerful, in this high and mighty position that it once held over these nations for many, many centuries, man. All right, hey, this place is weak, it's feeble, and it's ready to be taken, man. All right, the only thing that America literally has left is its military might. But then again, at the same time, its military soldiers and the people that are in the military, they're not even fit to defend this place. They're not in the prime position to defend America, if it has to go to war. And all these different nations, man, they're all linking up, they're all choosing sides, and they're all ganging up to where they're all going to eventually come against this place, man. To where even the allies, let me get that real fast, even the allies of America are going to turn themselves away from this place. Right? This place is finding itself isolated. It's finding itself in a very open and vulnerable position. Let me get this real fast, man, before I get to what I want to get into. Chapter 38. Let me see. Let me jump in. All right. It says, let me get to the main point. Yeah, this is Ezekiel 38:1. It says, "And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. And say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal." And the modern day land of Gog is Russia. This is dealing with Russia, all right, prophetically. Because the land of Gog and Magog, which was originally the land of Japheth, now is being inhabited by those Russians, man. They're literally strategically in the land of Gog and Magog right now. You know, when you look at a biblical map, that's exactly where Russia is positioned. All right. So this is Lord telling Russia, you know, he's prophesying how he's going to use Russia to implement his judgment on Babylon the Great America. All right. And it says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords." And this is why you see Russia is being in this very dominant and strategic position right now. That's why you see it has the BRICS nation, it has China with it. You know, Turkey's going to eventually join sides with Russia. You know, you got Syria, you got Iran. Just recently, Putin was over there with North Korea. You know, doing riding along in the car, laughing and giggling and having a gay old time because they know that now is their time for them to strike through the West and to basically land a blow that could sever America. You know, the hammer of the whole earth. You know, it's militarily and financially with the BRICS, man. You know. They're literally blowing a death blow to the dollar with all these different nations wanting to join BRICS. You have Saudi Arabia, which is going to eventually side with Russia financially, that just dumped the dollar, which the petrodollar, and now they're wanting to do business with the BRICS nations and sell currency, you know, and do trades within their own currency, within the ruble, within the Asian, what's that, the Yamimbi, whatever it's called, the ruble, you know, and all these other nations and their currencies are all making deals to where they're going to have gold-backed currencies to where they can trade in oil which is ultimately the lifeline of Babylon the Great. The financial lifeline of America has been severed, man. And all these nations are teaming up with Russia and the BRICS nations, and they're all joining together to leave America, Babylon the Great, out here on the island, man. And they see how weak and feeble this place is. All right, and that's why America is basically the only option America has is trying to poke the bear and go to war with Russia. That's why you're seeing them starting to really help Ukraine do all of these necessary strikes deep inside of the heart of Russia to poke the bear, because war is the only option that America has on the table, and it's really not an option because, like I said earlier, when you look at the state of the American military, they're vastly understaffed. The American people are not a people that have a lot of, this is not a people that are prideful for their country. These people don't have a patriotic bone in their body. A lot of people have woken up to the fact that America is completely corrupt. All right, the people are struggling. The people are downtrodden. They see that they're living under a government that doesn't have their best interests at heart. Everybody's living paycheck to paycheck. The inflation under the Biden administration is god awful. People are getting evicted. Homelessness is at an all-time high. So you don't have a very patriotic society here, man. People are fed up. People are angry, and they don't want to fight, and they don't want to go to war for this country, man. Which is why this place is going to be ultimately destroyed, man. All right, the Lord is setting the stage for this place is going to be literally invaded, and you got Russia and all these different nations through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai gearing up to execute judgment on this place. And that's why it don't make any sense for any of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the 12 tribes of Israel to be having any type of investment or 10-year plans or goals to be here in Babylon the Great, man. Because this place is getting flushed. This place is a sinking ship, man. And all of you that are still trusting in the shadow of this spiritual Egypt, America, hey, when this sinks ships, all of you who have your hopes, your dreams, your investments, your plans, your hopes and your dreams invested in this place, it's going to sink right along with America when Yahweh Shem Yahushai sinks this bitch, man. All right, back to Ezekiel 38. It says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords." And this is how the Lord, basically after the USSR fell, they fell hard. They found themselves not as being as big as they were during the Cold War. But now the Lord has built them back up, and now they're even stronger than they were during the Cold War. Now they got more highly sophisticated missiles, a more highly sophisticated, up-to-date military than America. Now they surpass America in the amount of nuclear arsenal that they have. They got better defense systems, and now they're linking up with all these different other militaries and nations around the world, to become a very powerful military force, man. That's going to eventually overtake Babylon the Great, America. See, and this is what Ezekiel 38 is talking about. Basically, how the Lord is prepping and bringing up Russia to be to deal that final death blow via these in this Third World War. And Russia is gathering a lot of strong allies to himself. Like I said, he got China, which is a superpower. Like I said, they were just over there in North Korea with Kim Jong-il or Ung, whatever the hell his name is. Hey, and Turkey is one of the strongest militaries in the Middle East. They're going to side with Russia. I said they got Iran, which Iran has always been known ever since the ancient world of having a very capable and very strong and powerful and well-to-do military. Like I said, this place, America, is literally just a sitting duck, man. It's one big PUSSI waiting to get what. Shout out to Tony Montana, man. It says here, Persia. Who was the Persians? The Iranians, man. It says Ethiopia and Libya with them. And if you don't know, Russia has been making a lot of deals with those African countries, man. They've been getting a lot of military aid, financial aid, getting a lot of help from Russia to help prop themselves and to beef themselves up so that they don't have to heavily rely on the West anymore. It says, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomar and the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. And that's Russia. You see, and Russia is going to be a guard to Iran eventually when those when those Israelis eventually attack Iran, when that war eventually pops off. They've been helping those Iranians over there, those in Syria, giving them Russian S-400s, S-500 defense systems. I'm pretty sure they're sharing other military strategic information with those countries over there as well. You see? It says, and after many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword and is gathered out of many people against the mountain of Israel, which have been always waste, but it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Let me get to the point, man. Yeah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. Because right now, Putin is trying to play it safe. He's trying to be cool. He knows that America is literally trying to poke him and provoke him into a war. And Russia is being strategic. They're being calm and peaceful. But eventually, the Lord's going to put the spirit on Putin and on Russia to attack, man. And where are they going to go? It says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. And that's America, man. Like I said, this place is wide open to attack. Because America has never been invaded. It has never been hit with a direct war like other countries. This place has lived in comfort. This place have been very comfortable and has been at ease, man. This place has never been invaded. These American citizens have never known what it's like to be in war, to be in a situation like Ukraine or Libya or Afghanistan or those other Middle Eastern countries that have been invaded by America. America has never had to deal with that. But those things are going to change, man. It says, and I will go up into the land of unwalled villages, and I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, and that's America, man. Like I said, this place dwells safely. The last thing on these people's mind is America being invaded by a foreign country via war. But I tell you what, Russia was just had nuclear subs off the coast of Cuba, which is a couple hundred miles off of Florida, man, which is right in the backyard of Babylon the Great America. And I wouldn't be surprised if if Russia doesn't have submarines and nukes in other places closer here to America at striking distance, man. It says, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods, that dwelt in the midst of the land, which is America, man. So eventually, the Lord is going to put that spirit on Putin in these different nations to eventually to come at this place, man. And I'm going to show you what I was talking about, man. All right? Let me show you something, man. This is an article from DN News. It says, U.S. allies watch the debate with shaking heads and question what now? And what debate? The one that Trump and Biden had the other day, man. And like I said, these nations have been watching America, man. And they watched that debate, and they are all shaking their head, and they're seeing, look, this place is vulnerable, man. They see that America is not fit to be, the top nation on the planet anymore. And you had Biden talking about America is the greatest it's ever been, and all this bullshit, capping and lying and shit. Hey, these nations see just how weak America truly is, man. They got weak-ass President Biden, and who was the vice president? And say if Biden was just dropped dead, who's going to be next up to, in command is Kamala Harris, man. Who, since she's been vice president, you don't never see that broad, man. She don't do shit, man. And we know how she got her way to be the vice president, man. She sucked her way to the top, man. So this place is completely weak. This place is completely through, man, on every level, man. Morally, financially, militarily. This place is just through, man. From the head all the way down to the bottom, man. There's no soundness in this place. All right? And it's ready to be utterly taken, man. So like I said, any of you, Jake, who really has long-term plans and you really see America going on for another 10, 15 years, man, you're totally out of touch, man. So I'm going to read some of this. It says, during Thursday's night debate, President Biden told former President Donald J. Trump that the United States is the envy of the world, which is a goddamn lie, man. It's not that anymore, man. Let me get this real quick. Let me show you something. Let me get that Habakkuk, man. Hey, because Biden is lying like a motherfucker. But you don't even know what planet he's on. And they gave him a script to read from, which, I was watching some of that shit. He was just there frozen, babbling, lost in the sauce, man. And that's literally the spirit that America is in as a whole, man. You know, hey, this society is through. This place is finished, man. There's nothing left for you, Jake, here in Babylon the Great, but to repent and come back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. To be perfectly honest with you, man. That's why the scriptures tell you to forsake this place. The Lord's not going to heal Babylon. I'm going to read that. Let me read something. This is a Habakkuk verse 2 and 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And that's talking about prophecy, man. All right, and one of the prophecies that we see is that Babylon is falling, man. Well, it's not literally falling yet, but we see how it's literally circling the drain, man. We see how weak and feeble and inferior this place has become, man. Like I said, starting with the whole petrodollar. That right there is a sure fact that this place is only on borrowed time, man. How they've been propping up this economy. They've been giving all of these stimulus and just printing all of this money. Hey, eventually that bubble is going to pop, man. And like I said, with Saudi Arabia totally ditching the petrodollar, that was a blow that's going to hit this place. But it's just going to take time for it to fully come into effect, man. Because America is still a very wealthy nation. You still got a lot of dollars in circulation. A lot of people still use it. But hey, as we get closer and closer, you know, to these BRICS nations truly forming and really, you know, leaving this place out to dry, man. Hey, eventually, hey, the financial crisis and the financial collapse that we've been prophesying for years, it's going to eventually happen, man. It's still just going to take time because, you know, like I said, America is still very, still somewhat powerful financially, but it takes time for that shit to ultimately collapse. And when it do, it's going to be something that's the worst financial collapse ever in the history of mankind, man. And a lot of you people out here don't even know just how bad it's going to get. All right? It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And that's, you know, the prophecy takes time to happen. You know, we've been telling these things are going to happen. A lot of you have been scoffing. You've been saying, well, when? And you've been saying that, talk about something new. Well, y'all not really having that same sentiment anymore because now a lot of these things that we've been telling you were going to happen are not happening. And a lot of you people see it. Even though you try to act like you don't see it, hey, you see it, man. All right? Like I said, we've been telling you that this third world war is going to happen and that Russia was going to be at the forefront. And we've been telling you that those small hats was going to eventually draw America out into this third world war. Hey, wasn't we telling you a long time ago that there was eventually they was going to have a draft? They was going to draft a lot of you American citizens. Now that's in the talk of the news. Now that's being put to pen. That's being put in legislation, and a lot of you women are going to get drafted, man. You see, we've been telling you that. You know, what else we've been going into? Oh, about the micro C hip, the mark of the beast, man. And now that is here, and you still got these weak, unlearned, stupid-ass Israelites still telling you that the mark of the beast is sleeping with white women or Christianity or an embargo or whatever other bullshit that they're telling you it is, except what it truly is, which is the mark of the beast, man, which is going to come right along with all of this digital IDs and these digital everything that they're passing and putting into legislation, man. And ultimately, we've been telling you that America, Babylon the Great, is literally going to be destroyed via nuclear missiles, man. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and we're at the end, and not lie, and it's not lying, man. Everything that is written within these scriptures is going to come to pass, man. Let me get that real fast, man. All right? This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. It says, seek ye out of the book of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and read. It says, no one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, meaning the prophecies are not going to fail, man. Everything that's written to come to pass is going to come to pass.
Become America, huh?
Huh?
Let it become America. It takes a lot to build ours.
Yeah, but this place is out of here, though, man. You know, it's going to rise and it's going to fall.
That Arabic culture was you love his creature and you creature to heaven, but passes the earth and create itself to be loving kind to bring amongst the spirit God.
Yeah, hey, well, I am being loving and kind. I'm being loving and kind by telling people what's really going to happen, the truth, whether they want to hear it or not. All right? It says, so back in Isaiah 34, yeah, it says, seek ye out of the book of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and read. You got to read what? The scriptures, the prophecies, man. It says what? No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. Meaning that you can't go to any other book on this earth and try to, and you're going to find the prophecies that are written within the scriptures in any of these other so-called religious texts, man. Whether it be the Quran, whether it be the Kibr Nagaz, whether it be any of these other so-called biblical books, man. They can't mate and they can't match the prophecies that are written within the Holy Scriptures, because a lot of these other books and religions, they don't have prophecies, man. They're not telling you the beginning, the middle, and the end of all things as the scriptures do, man. And this is why this is the most powerful book, the most spiritual, blessed possession on this planet Earth, man. And if you're part of the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and you have been given access to the mysteries of the scriptures, consider yourself beyond blessed, man. All right? It says, for my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them. You see? And this is what ultimately the scriptures is telling you, man. All right? This is where you're going to find what's going to happen. This is where you're going to find how it all is going to end and what's to come after, man. And this is how we're so confidently and boldly to come out here and to profess these things that are written within the scriptures, man. To tell the so-called white man that he is the biblical Edomites, man. That you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that came here on cargo slave ships that got conquered by the conquistadors are the lost sheep of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right, we can boldly come out here and profess these things because it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You see, and that's why in our patience we got to possess our souls, man. Because prophecy is just not it just happens overnight, and that's why a lot of people fall out of this truth. That's why a lot of people end up eventually, end up scoffing and mocking at the words of the prophets, because these people have an instant microwave type of mind. They think everything is just supposed to happen just like that. A lot of these people don't have the patience to wait on the timing of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because hey, the Lord is not going to move. Let me get that in a second. In the book of Ezra real fast, man. You see, and this is why a lot of people get turned off by the prophets and by the scriptures, because a lot of people have a microwave type of mind frame, you know. They don't have the patience to wait and to let prophecy play out and for everything to do this thing. All right. I always forget what that is. I know it's in the 43rd or 48th chapter. Yeah, 4 and 37. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 37. Oh, shit. All right, 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 37. Let me read up. It says, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 26. It says, then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. And that's the 100% truth, man. Like I said, this world is full of infirmities because, hey, the wicked are in rulership. And the closer we get to the end, it's just going to get more and more wicked, more and more perverse, more and more things are going to get turned upside down. The more and more these people are going to turn over into the dark side, because this place is full of infirmity and this place is sick, man. This earth is infected with a sickness, and it's the vibration and the power structure of Esau Edom. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. You see? Because that's ultimately the end all be all of this age, is destruction. Judgment from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And that destruction is going to ultimately come via these nuclear missiles, man. That's how the Babylon the Great aka spiritual Sodom and Egypt, is going to be ultimately dealt their death blow. It's by these nuclear missiles, by the fire, man. Now that's the only thing that can cleanse this wickedness out of this planet Earth. And the main antenna and the main hub of wickedness is America, man. See, this is why a lot of these nations, a lot of them now are not allowing the influence of America to penetrate into their societies, man. All right? They don't allow all this twerking and ass clapping and all the wickedness that you see on TikTok and World Star Hip Hop. These type of sites are not accessible in like China and these over there in those Arab countries. You see, because they don't want to be infected by the you know, they don't want to be infected by this filthy ass place, man. And the only thing that's going to remedy it is the destruction of Babylon the Great and the ushering in of the kingdom of heaven under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, King David and the 144,000, man, which is going to be that righteous kingdom where it's going to dwell of righteousness and justice, you know, and truth and wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? That's why we always say all the time, this earth needs that the Lord's going to press the reset button on this place. And it all starts with America being taken out. And that's why you see such, you know, this place becoming so weak, and all of these nations are spewing their shameful spewing on this place. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. And what's that? The kingdom of heaven, man. So this place has to be destroyed in order for the kingdom of heaven to come, man. Which a lot of you people don't want. A lot of you people are not interested. A lot of you people antennas are not even tuned in to the coming of the kingdom of our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. A lot of you still have your plans and your hopes and dreams still here in this filthy cesspool of a society called America, man. And which is sad, man. You see, this is why, hey, we're looking beyond America. We're looking beyond this age. We're looking beyond this world, man. Because the world that's coming to us is far better. Rest is going to be allowed. Righteousness is going to be entered, man. Not this day-to-day hustle and bustle, this wickedness, this stupid-ass music. You know, you got to walk around with these confused-ass people. You know, you got people literally identifying as, you know, a man, where it is, a man can be a woman and a woman can be a man. It's all confusion. It's all madness, man. And this place is going to be literally destroyed in the time to come. It says, for the grain of evil seed have been sown, and I'm going to just get to the point, man. Let me scoop down. Let me jump down here. Verse 33, then answered I and said, how and when shall these things come to pass? And wherefore are our years few and evil? And he answered me, saying, do not thou hasten above the highest, for thou haste is in vain to be above him, for thou have much exceeded. See, because that's what a lot of these people's problem is. They don't want to wait upon the timeline or the prophecy of the Most High to be fulfilled. You know, Jake had lost patience, man. All right, they're so used to this microwave type of lifestyle and world that they're used to just instant results. Everything got to be everything got to, you know, just like the internet. You know, if you want information right now it's at the press of a button. When back in the day, you had to grind and you had to research, go to libraries, read books upon books upon books. Now you can just type in something on the internet, you can get instant information upon things. You see, and people want this earth to be like that, but it's not the way it works, man. And Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is moving on his time, and prophecy is going to be on his time. So we just got to be patient, hey, and suffer and just go along with it. But we know that it will come to pass. It says, for thou hast much exceeded. Do not the souls also of the righteous ask question of these things in their chambers, saying, how long shall I hope on this fashion? Hey, and sometimes that happens to us, man. Sometimes we get impatient. Sometimes we see things happening as far as prophecy is concerned. And sometimes, hey, you know, it looks like it's going to just happen pretty soon. But guess what? Just like the wars and rumors of wars, man. There have been plenty of situations where we thought, hey, it's about to get popping. Hey, World War III is about to happen in a month, 2 months. But guess what? That rumor ends up dying down, and then it'll be another 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, you know? But hey, that's just us hastening the return of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because we so want to get the hell up out of here, man. We want the kingdom. We want righteousness. We want to see the downfall of our enemies. We want to get out of this captivity. We want those new bodies, man. We want a kingdom and rulership and dominion and power over the nations and all things that's been promised to us to inherit, you know? But hey, the elect are going to remain patient, and we're going to wait it out. But we know that eventually the Lord's going to make good on it, you know? And he says, do not hasten thou above the most highest, For thou hastest in vain to be above him, for thou hast much exceeded. Do not the souls also of the righteous ask question of these things in their chambers, saying, how long shall I hope on this fashion? When cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward, you know? And that's what we're ultimately waiting for, to be rewarded, man. To be beamed up into the chariots, to see World War III come, to see the nukes drop. Lord willing, we're in the chariots to get the aerial view of the lake of fire. You know, to get those new bodies, be in our kingdom, man. You know, breathe clean air, have clean water, man. Eat real food. You know, get out of the clutches of this wicked, stank-ass society, man. Have our women back in order. Hey, and also to get our hands on these the women of the other nations, man, which is our inheritance. All those good things, man. We're yearning and we're waiting for, you know, but hastily, you know, because we're ready, man. You know, it says yeah, and unto these things Uriel the archangel gave them answer and said, even when the number of seed is filled in you, for he have weighed the world in the balance. Yeah, so it was telling Ezra, look, man, you're gonna have to die and come back until you reach the right amount of reincarnations to when you're gonna be right there when the end comes. Then you're gonna receive the reward, which we believe is gonna be right now in this time in our lifetime, man. All right. It says, by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he did not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. You see. And that's something that, we truly and fully understand. But hey, we know one thing for sure, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, and it's going to happen exactly when it needs to happen. But we see the stage being set. We see all the things, according to prophecy, are lining up to where, hey, these things are about to take place, and our reward is about to draw nigh, man. All right? So it says, what? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, you see? It's coming. It's showing itself. It's speaking. We see it coming, all right? We just got to be patient, maintain frame, and keep our faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, keep pushing this gospel and this doctrine, living by faith, doing what we got to do. And, the Lord's going to make it happen. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. You hear that, Sakari? It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. And it's talking about Esau, Edom, man. All right? And all these, and this is how he gained his power, this is how he's gained rulership, is by doing all of these things that I'm reading about right now. And we're at the point now to where, hey, his chickens are about to come home to roost, man. Hey, all of these nations are getting ready to get their lick back, because this devil has raped, pillaged, spoiled, dealt harshly, put sanctions, came into these different nations, countries, played the bully, took what he wanted, made them drink the wine of his fornication, take on this dollar, try to take on democracy, tried to bring his westernized mind frame to their society to destroy their countries. And now these nations are in a position to where they're going to be able to finally get their lick back on Babylon the Great, man. All right? You think those gooks forgot about Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man? Hey, they're licking their chops to get their lick back. They can't wait until they can, finally shoot and get their lick back on Babylon the Great, man. It says, yea, he also, because he transgresseth by wine, which is all of his philosophies, man. That's why I said earlier, now these nations are in a position to where they can tell America, look, F off, man. Look, we don't want your westernized influence to infiltrate the minds of our citizens anymore, man. All right? We don't want our society to have to worry about the difference between what a man and a woman is, man. We don't want those problems. We don't want that confusion. We don't want that wine and philosophy and bullshit to come into our society, man. Stay the hell back. You see, we don't want your foreign policy, man. We don't want your money, your dollar anymore, to where we have to take on your foreign policy and your philosophy, your democracy and your bullshit, your embassies, your military. We don't want that. We don't want that on our soil anymore, man. It says he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, which is why he has the most military bases all over the earth, man. He's in everybody's backyard, in everybody's business, like I said, flinging and pouring his wine and his philosophies all around these countries, everywhere he goes, and they're tired of it. And now they're being put in a position where the Lord can allow them to say, we don't want it, back the hell up, man. It says, neither keepeth at home who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. See? And that's what this man has done. You see? And now these nations are being put in a position to where, hey, they don't have to take that on anymore. Now they're linking up with BRICS, with China, with, they're all coming together to be able to tell America, look, man, F off, man. Look, we're not dealing with your dollar anymore. We're not dealing with your boot on our neck. We don't have to no longer bow down to the Western hegemony and power structure of Esau either, man. And that's why I said the only card Esau really has left to play is to go to war. He's putting all those sanctions on Russia, but it's to none effect, man. Hey, I think Russia is like almost out of debt, man. I forgot exactly how much debt they have, and it's not that much, man. And they're gaining more and more popularity, and they're gaining more and more favor with all these nations all around the world, man. While the West is getting pushed further and further into the background, man. That's why I said, hey, the only option the West has is to go to war with Russia and China, man. To try to disrupt this BRICS and disrupt this power that they're gaining, to try to stop them from, leaving this place out in the shaft in this place. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? And how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, all right? And that thick clay, we go into this all the time. That word is ibatya, which means debt. And now nobody's buying the debt of America anymore. China is dumping all of those treasury bonds, man. All right, like I said, all these nations are literally dealing less and less with the dollar, man. They don't have to deal with this fucking Federal Reserve note, this worthless piece of paper anymore. And that's why you see a lot of this inflation going up, man. That's why you see shit going up, inflation 50%, man. The price of cars are going up, the price of electronics, the price of food, the price of water, the price of gas, everything is fucking expensive, man. It's because this dollar is losing its world reserve status, man. People are becoming less and less reliant on the dollar, which is causing this dollar to become worthless, man. And it's going to take a whole lot more dollars for you to get the same shit that you used to get, man. It's not that things are costing more. It's just that things are getting more expensive. I mean, it's not that the price of the things are more valuable. It's just that the value of the dollar is getting less and less. So therefore, it takes more to get, it takes more to get fucking less, I guess, But let me go back to this little article, man. All right. What did he say? Biden said the United States is the envy of the world. After watching their performance, many of America's friends in Asia beg to differ. You see, that's why I'm reading this Habakkuk, man. And these nations are taking up that parable against this place and saying, "To hell with you, man! Woe unto you! You ain't that strong anymore." And they see the decline of this place. All right. It says, and Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, and beyond, the back and forth between the blustering Mr. Trump and the halting Mr. Biden set analysts fretting, and not just about who might win. The whole thing was an unmitigated disaster, wrote Simon Canning, a communications manager in Australia. A total shambles from both the candidates and the moderators. America is in very, very deep trouble, man. And you see, and these nations see this, man. They see the debacle and the confusion and the weakness that America is in, man. And this is all biblical prophecy, man. The Lord is doing a number on this place, man. And I'm gonna come back to this Habakkuk. Let me get this Jeremiah the 51st chapter, man. You see, like I said, prophecy is speaking loud and clear, man. All right, and we see this place literally fulfilling it. All right, and this is Jeremiah chapter 51. 51:6, it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. You see? This is talking about America, man. Flee out of this place. And I don't mean to go get a passport, you tribes, They go fly somewhere to Africa or in the Middle East or to the South America to literally flee out of this place physically, but it's talking about spiritually in your mind, man. To understand that this place is destined for destruction. To understand that, look, this is not the good old America that you know, in the 70s and the 60s and the 80s and in its heyday. This place is vastly deteriorating each and every day. So you got to flee out of the trust and the hope that this place is going to continue to go on, and that you're going to grow old in this place and retire. This shit, hey, a lot of these old motherfuckers are supposed to retire, can't even retire because they're not going to be able to live off of their Social Security and their retirement packages, man, because it's just not enough, man. People are going to literally have to, if this place was to go on, people in our generation would literally have to work until the day that they drop dead and die, man. It's not going to be no pension. It's not going to be no retirement, man, because the financial system is too cooked, man. All right? And you got niggas still talking about getting reparations and shit. Hey, man, that's all just a waste of time, man. Now, don't get me wrong. If they get you the shit, yeah, of course, I'll take it. But we know and fully understand that, look, eventually, hey, this dollar is going to become worthless, man. And they're going to try to give you niggas reparations in a digital form, which you know what that's going to come with, that corruption. So, hey, the hell with this place. Flee out of this place. Especially you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because this is not your rest, man. All right? Like the scripture said, this place will destroy you with a sword destruction. It will pollute your mind. It will pollute your morals, man. It will totally just destroy you, man. That's what this place was set up to be. You know? That great whore, man. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. You see? That's why I was reading that article by talking about America is still the envy of the world. Nigga, no, it is not, man. This place is the laughing stock of the world. It used to be a golden cup. It used to be the envy of the world. Now people have got a taste. They got a whiff. They laid down with this whore, and now that they got burnt, now they don't want nothing to do with this place, man. They all done took their antibiotics. All these countries that are laid with this whore, they took their antibiotics, and they got cured from their herpes, their syphilis, their STDs they caught from laying with this filthy, nasty place. And now they're healed up. Hey, and now they're getting the hell out of Dodge, man. Now they're about to exact their revenge. And the best thing to do with somebody that's, you know, as diseased and as sick as this place is just burn it with fire, man. Do it a favor. It says, the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad, which is why I was reading that in Habakkuk, man. All right? You know, the wine of this place have, you know, gotten these other nations drunk. Hey, well, they're sobering up from it and waking up out of that drunken stupor and getting the hell away from this place. But you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and you Americans, you're still drunk off of the wine of this place, man. You're not sobering up. You know, you're not trying to, you know, sober up and get out of this shit, man. That's why you're gonna die drunk here in Babylon the Great pretty soon. It says, now the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. You see, because this place is not going to be healed. Donald Trump is not going to make America great again. All right, like I said, you can't say, hey, this sinking ship cannot be saved, man. And it's going to tell you a little bit more what these nations are saying, right? It says, countries that have hoped that the United States could balance a rising China and deter North Korea's nuclear ambitions spent the past 4 years trying to rebuild ties after Mr. Trump's first term deeply rattled alliances in the region. The debate on Thursday night immediately resurfaced serious questions about how the U.S. politics might affect stability across Asia. Because ultimately, these people know that this place is not stable enough to depend on. You see how America does all of its allies, man. You know, it's always going to turn its back and treat them like shit. So therefore, they're looking for a new ally. They're all going to Russia, and all these nations are trying to get down with the BRICS train, man. Because the one thing they all have in common is that they all have been duped and shitted on by the West, man. When America had all the power, had all the keys, they shitted on all these different countries. Now they're coming together to where they're like, look, at least we can come together. We know at least we know that if we get away from the West, at least we can build something better for ourselves and not have to be under the boot of America, you know? And we see that happening. It says Chan Hing-chi, who served as Singapore's ambassador to the U.S. from 96 to 2012, said the quality of the debate has deteriorated compared with previous ones. More Biden's disjointed performance and Mr. Trump's repeated attacks and factual inaccuracies unsettled those who rely on the U.S. to act as a trusted global partner, man. You see, that's why these nations are going to Russia. They're going to the BRICS because they want a more stable, stable negotiations and a stable pact, man. This place is through, like I said. Where am I at, man? What it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. This place cannot be healed. Let me get this real quick, man. Why? Let me get this. I'm going to tell you why. Here we go. This is fuck, man. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. I'm gonna read 11. It says Isaiah 19 and 11. Surely the princes of Zoan are fools. The counsel of the wise counselor of Pharaoh is become brutish. And this modern day Pharaoh, this modern day spiritual Egypt is America, man. And Zoan was like the I think it was like the capital or the leaders. Let me look it up real fast. It's been a while. Fucking flying, man. It's Satan, man. Look, the Beelzebub mad at me and shit. No, 19. Zoan was like the wise man of Egypt. Right, the Zoan is a place of departure, an ancient city of Lower Egypt called Tanis by the Greeks, located on the eastern banks of the Tanitic branch of the Nile, capital of the Shepherd dynasty, and blah blah blah. It says the place of departure, which basically is where basically like one of the major hubs where like a lot of the people of nobility, the wise men were. You know, what's that today in this modern times? Like the president, his cabinet, you know, this whole American government, man. They all have become fools, man. And you see how they're foolishly trying to antagonize and go to war with Russia. Because ultimately, you know, hey, the Lord has the spirit of a fool on these here on the West, so that he can fulfill his purpose. You hear all these analysts be like, why is America doing this? Why does it seem like they're purposely trying to go to war with Russia? Because it's the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because the Lord is putting a perverse spirit here on Babylon the Great, and on his counselors, and on his chief advisors, and his military cabinet. His places are being led to the slaughter, man. All right? It says, the princes of Zoan are become fools. The prince of Naph are deceived. They have also seduced Egypt, even they that are the stay of the tribes thereof. It says, here's the point. Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. So what's the perverse spirit out here, man? From the top all the way on down to the bottom, man. As the scriptures tell you in the Apocrypha, as the leaders of a city, so are, let me see if I can get that real fast, man. And that's why this place is, you know, like I said, these people are completely drunk off of this Babylon juice, man. Yeah, here we go. Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people. And like you see, the judges of America are not wise. And these people are not instructed. They're instructed in complete wickedness and perverseness and vileness. But they're not being instructed in righteousness, you know. Like I said, these Americans are not patriotic, man. This ain't you know, the good old days where the average American citizen looks to defend and has pride in America and will go and volunteer and fight to defend their country. These people don't give a goddamn about no fucking America, man. They just want to make money off of social media, go on TikTok, go live, pop pills, shake their funky asses, and just do skits and be on social media all goddamn day. These people don't want to fight and defend Babylon the Great. Here it is. It's like the patriotism in this place is so goddamn dead that these American people rather defend Palestine rather than defend America, man. So this place is completely through, man. Ecclesiastes 10:1, a wise judge will instruct his people, And the government, what the word government means, the control of the mind of a prudent man is well ordered, which obviously this place is not well ordered. This place is a complete disorder and confusion. All right? It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You see? And that's why this place is so fucked up, man. And the people are so destroyed and confused and don't know what planet they're on, man. The majority of these people here are on some type of opioid or on some type of medication to help them to deal with their daily issues and just to live some not even a normal life, a perverse life, man. This is how bad this society is, man. People are not happy here, you know. People are not living fulfilling lives here. People feel like this place is just a dead end, man. You just work, repeat, get in debt, pay your little bills if you can afford to pay your bills, and just be stressed out, suffer, become alcoholics, overeat themselves. Everybody is out of shape. Everybody is fat. Everybody is stupid. Like I said, these Gen Zers, they don't know shit about America and what it was built upon, about the Constitution. None of this shit, man. This is just a society of complete weirdos and losers, man. And it all starts at the top. It starts from the one that has the power of government, which is the control of the minds of this society, man. All right, they've created this weak, fluffy, unmanly, wicked, weak, effeminate soy boy culture, man. Babylon the Great America, man. And it all starts at the top. Verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Right? The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So just by this scripture alone shows you that if the hand of the Lord, he's going to give the earth into the hand of somebody that's profitable, which is Yahushua, King David and 144,000, then obviously the Lord has, these unprofitable rulers in place right now, which is Esau, Edom, which is what? The basis of men. All right? The Lord has, the earth is in the hand of the wicked. Let me get that real fast, man. You see? It's all Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's that Job 9:24. This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now, who was the one that gave the earth into the hands of the wicked? It's Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. All right, everything. Why you see America is so beat up and so dysfunctional is because the Lord set these things in motion, man. The Lord put the basis of men, Esau, Edom, to be at the head of the society, man. And the Lord is also causing him to lose it and to become fools and to totally mishandle and to, lead this place right to his own destruction, man. It says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right? And if you're going to tell me it's not Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, then I don't know what to tell you, man. All right? It says back in Ecclesiastes 10:4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. So therefore, if the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, then the Most High put the earth in the hands of the wicked, man. It says, and in due time will set over it one that is profitable. In the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man. So this place is not in prosperity. Like I said, everybody is struggling. Everybody is depressed. America dropped out of the top 20, in the top 20 of the happiest places on the planet Earth. And it's going to continue to drop and drop and drop because this is not a happy place to be, man. You see all the careless murders, all of the stupidity, the vanity, the violence. Oh, I did a lesson the other day that YouTube wouldn't let me upload on my main page saying I got too many strikes, which was only supposed to be a week. Over there in Chicago, it's a 50% chance if you call the police, if you're getting shot, killed, burglarized, or harassed, that police are going to show up in a timely manner, man. So what are you going to do? So show you that this is not a happy place, man. This is not a place that's safe, man. You literally got all these migrants over here raping 14-year-old girls, killing them, choking them to death. Like I said, you had that rapist demon wrap that belt around that woman's throat and lasso her to the ground and rape her right there on the side of the goddamn street, man. You see, and who are they blaming for all of these migrant deaths and all of these migrants doing all this crime? is Joe Biden, because he left the borders wide open for these people to come over here and to commit all type of heinous crimes, man. So it's all type of shameful spewing on this place, man. You see? Let me go back to this article, man, because this article is saying it all, man. This is why you see all this shameful spewing and everything that is being directed at America happening. But let me finish this Isaiah. In 19, it says, the princes of Zoan are become fools, the prince of Noph are deceived. They have also seduced Egypt, and they that are in the stay, and they, even they that are the stay of the tribes thereof. It says, Yahweh had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt or America to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. And that's what you see here, man. That's why none of these policies work. Everything that you see don't make any sense. Everything is stupid. Everything is confusing. You know, you got all this alphabet shit going on, all this transgenderism. Now they're trying to make it a law in California that if you try to tell your son that he can't be a little girl because he's being lied to in these schools and deceived to believe that he can be whatever he want to be, if you try to hinder and stop him from doing that, they'll throw you in prison or they'll take your children from you, man. So this place is completely in a perverse spirit, man. And like I said, if you are still looking to be here and have 10-year plans and hopes and trust in this society, then you're a goddamn fool, man. You really don't know what the hell is going on out here, man. All right? You're being deceived and you're drunk off of this Babylonian juice, man. And you're going to lead your own self and your children to destruction, man. Hey, the only comfort and the only remedy and the only cure to get you out of this blindness and this filth is the Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Period, point blank. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt. Hey, yeah, pretty soon ain't gonna be no work because they're about to let all these robots take you niggas' jobs, man. I saw a video today over there. I think it's in LA somewhere. I think it's some in Texas too. They literally got restaurants where the whole goddamn force that's making the hamburgers and the French fries are all robots, man. Not a single person is in there working. You literally got robots flipping your burgers and making your French fries and delivering your food to a goddamn drive-through, man. You see? That's why they're making artificial intelligence is going to come and take over everything, man. They're going to pretty much make the part of the New World Order is to make you people obsolete, man. That's why they're going to give you a universal basic income. That's why they're going to bring in this digital dollar, give you CBDCs, man. Because ultimately, there's not going to be any jobs for you. They're going to allow artificial intelligence and AI to do all of these jobs that you people do. That's why a lot of these truckers are about to be made obsolete because why? They're gonna let these robots drive these trucks, man. They showed you that in that last Wolverine movie, man. When they were driving, when they was trying to get away from that farmhouse that was driving on the freeway, the trucks was almost getting into accidents because there weren't no people wasn't driving the trucks. It was artificial intelligence driving those trucks, man. You see? It says, and neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. See, this place is going to be completely made desolate, man. And you're going to have to bow down to this new world order. You know, whether you want to buy or sell or live or function or have any type of life here in this society, man. So you'd be a goddamn fool to be trusting in the shadow of Egypt. That's going to be your shame. Because it's going to lead you down the path to be literally destroyed pretty soon. It says, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai of hosts, which he shaketh over it. Yeah, man. Because like I said, eventually this place is going to have to go to war. A lot of you kids are going to have to get drafted. A lot of you women are going to get drafted. This place is going to be in this Third World War. Hey, and this place is going to be getting hit with some hot shit, man. And remember, they're talking about bringing in these UN troops and they're bringing this new lockdown. So this place is just going to completely fall. And America, as you know it, it's not going to. It's not going to be like I said, like that movie came out, Leave the World Behind, man. They didn't make that movie for nothing. And remember, a lot of these CIA, these FBI agents, they're deep into Hollywood and they're pushing the agenda of a lot of these movies because they're literally showing you what they plan on doing here in the near future, man. And like I said, that movie Leave the World Behind was a prime example of these devils showing you what they're ultimately going to plan to do. And that's why people are going to be afraid. People are going to be confused. All hell is going to break loose out here in this society, man. All right? But anyway, let me get back to this article a little bit. All right. It says now everyone is watching for visuals, Ms. Chan said. Do the candidates look like they are able to do the job, or is age a problem? Facts do not matter now, and civility has totally gone out the window. In Japan and South Korea, analysts detect a shift in the political wind toward Mr. Trump, and it prompted renewed questions about Mr. Biden's age and ability to protect Strip, because he can't protect Strip. He don't even know what fucking planet he's on, man. Word is he be pissing and shitting all over him, so he has Alzheimer's, man. You know, he needs handlers, man. You see, his wife is always, whenever he's somewhere, he don't even know what the hell is going on, man. He was trying to salute those other people in those countries, you know, when they're trying to shake hands with him. He don't know what fucking planet he's on, man. And like I said, and that's just signifying just how bad this society is, man. It says, in Japan, America's largest ally in Asia, officials have almost been fastidious about declaring that they are happy working with whomever the United States elects. But Mr. Trump comments during the debate about how he does not want to spend money on allies are likely to revive anxieties about how his approach to the international relationship is transactional rather than enduring. Basically, these countries don't want to get in bed with this place, man. Hey, they're doing right fine getting along with Russia and getting along with these BRICS nations, man. All right? Because ultimately, pretty much, hey, this, like I said earlier, Babylon is falling, man. Hey, this place has served this purpose. Now it's time for this place to be on its way out, man. All right? That's just pretty much what it is in a nutshell, man. All right? What else am I doing? Hey, let me get this. So you Jake better wake the hell up, man. You better wake up. Look at this. This is Isaiah chapter 47. You know, these are basic scriptures, but hey, these basic ones are the ones that hit so hard because they go so hard at America and Babylon, and they paint very clear pictures of what's coming to this place. All right, this is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Which this is America, man. And why is it likened to the virgin daughter of Babylon? Because it worships all the same God. It has the same vibration as the ancient Babylonians, man. All these different holidays, all these different, how do I say it? All these different, ways, all these different ways that people move and maneuver, it all goes back to some form of Babylonian deity, man. Like a lot of this transism, a lot of this music, a lot of the holidays, a lot of the rituals that these people do, the way that they interact, the things that they do, it all goes back to some form of ancient pagan worship, man. All of this, this freakiness, all these goddamn STDs, all these orgies that these people commit, they all go back to some form of idol worship, man. And that's how these nations would appease to their gods, man. It's by having orgies, doing these different rituals, doing all these different things. A lot of the behavior of these people is heavily steeped in ancient Babylonian culture and worship, man. It says, sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And that's what I'm reading in this article, man. A lot of the biggest allies in Asia, they're saying, look, man, we don't know if we can, we can't trust America to be into agreement with it. It doesn't have any strength. It doesn't project any power, man. The society has fallen. The government is weak. Their leaders are garbage, man. And this place is fallen from grace, man. It says, thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone and grind mill, right? Because grinding mill was a job that a slave woman would do, and eventually, hey, there's not going to be any work for Egypt. Like I said, and this place is going to be grinding mill because the dollar is bottoming out, man. And eventually, hey, it's going to be a Weimar Republic times 100, man. You can have a wheelbarrow full of dollar bills pretty soon, and it's not going to produce you anything, man. It says, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. And we see that, man. Like I said, this whole debate with Trump and Biden was a shame on Babylon the Great, man. and these nations was watching it, and they were laughing, and they said it was a complete debacle, man. And they see that this place is no longer fit to be, sitting in a position of power, man. America doesn't have any say-so or any leverage or any backing from these nations to allow America to be in the driver's seat anymore, man. They're like, look, to hell with this, man. Hey, they're through. It says, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man dealing with Yahushua when he comes back. He's going to come back in all of his glory and his glorified self when he comes back here to Babylon the Great America, man. But before that, this place is going to fall, and it's going to fall hard, man. It's going to continue to spiral out of control. It says, and as for our Redeemer, the Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. And that's what we're waiting for. That's who our faith and our hope is patiently waiting to come and deliver us, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And all the angels and the chariots to deliver us and to redeem us, buy us back out of this captivity, out of this lower condition that we're in, man, and to give us those new bodies and to change us and to give us the kingdom of heaven. It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness. See, so there's, like I read earlier, you can't take Trump is not going to make America great again. This place is not going to bounce back, man. It's only going one place and one place only, and that's into perdition and into darkness, man. The Lord is about to snatch the crown off of America, off of Esau, Edom. Your rulership is done, man. Your power is being stripped from you. And the Lord is going to literally strip you and make you bear and sit your ass down in a corner somewhere. All right? This place is through. Stick a fork in it, man. It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. And who was sitting over there in the harbor over there in New York? The Statue of Liberty. And that's what you always see. And that was like one of the main ports that when people from all these different countries, when America was paved with gold, when they wanted to come to this country, a lot of them came via boat. And the first thing they saw was that Statue of Liberty, man. And that's when a lot of these nations thought they really truly made it when they came to America and they saw that Statue of Liberty and they got to sign that book, sign their names in that book and made it here. They thought they made it, man. But guess what? That's been a long time ago, man. Now, hey, this place is falling, man. This is about to be the forbidden zone. They showed you that on Planet of the Apes. When he finally realized, Charleston Heston finally realized that he was still in America, and he saw the Statue of Liberty with the thing hanging out, and he said, "You did it, you maniacs! God damn you to hell!" Because he realized that America had been destroyed, man. And that's symbolic of this place ultimately being destroyed, man. It says, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand, and thou didst show them no mercy, and upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Right, when we came into the Americas, Esau didn't show us any love. He didn't show us any mercy. He beat the living shit out of all of us, man. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. From the time that Christopher Columbus came here to the shores of Hispaniola in South America, and to the time they brought the so-called Negroes, the southern tribes from the west coast of Africa, on those shitty fucking crickety slave ships, up until this very day, he's been beating our ass and has showed us no mercy, man. And he's going to pay for all of that. It says, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. And that's why, Esau, it's making sense now to him. That's why these elites are scared and they're pissing their trousers, because they see us standing upon our feet. They see us out here telling them and bringing these prophecies to the forefront. They see the prophets. They see the men of the Lord. They see us calling upon the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They see that we've gotten the breath back and we've identified them as being Esau, Edom, and the prophets are prophesying, and we're speaking his downfall into existence, man. See, Esau ain't no dummy, man. He knows what us standing about here signifies. Like I said, the brothers up there, up the hill, saw that angel on that video. Hey, the elite saw that, man. And they know exactly that. They know that was an angel. They know that it signified that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is with us, with the right hand. You know what I mean? Hey, these elites, they saw that video. They know exactly what time it is, man. And they know they're going down. But what? The Lord is hardening their heart. He got that spirit on them where they think they're really going, let their enterprise be crowned with success. But it's all going to fall through the bottom anyway. See, therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Yeah, like recently, I did a video on that too. And now Esau's talking about now he has the technology to where he could put these brain chips in your head to where he can control your emotions, he can control your consciousness, he can erase your memories with good memories. He's literally trying to play the Most High, man. And that's what this whole New World Order is all about. Him playing God via technology with his digital Godhead, man. You know, trying to get inside of you with all this mRNA, with his brain chips, with his artificial intelligence, his technology. Like Noah Harari said, we're going to know what's going on the inside of you. You know, we're going to, all these days of free will and believing in the God, those days are over. This man's proud, man. Nothing but pride coming out of his skinny snake-like lips, man. But it's all good though, because what? He's still going to be destroyed, man. All right. And it says, I am and none else besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. So they think he's going to be secure. Tells you that in, what is that? Let's see if I get that. Let's see if I remember what that is. What is that scripture? Let me see something. I know it's in Psalms. Psalms 39? 49. Not 40. I ain't read that one in a while. Yeah, Psalms 49 and 11. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. So they have it in their mind that they're never going to go down, man. All right, they're going to leave their substance to the babe. They're going to upload their consciousness to the cloud. They're going to live forever. They got the surgery where they can take your head off and put it on another body, man. Hey, these devils are talking some wild, powerful shit, man. They think they're going to do this through technology and live forever and basically establish their rulership in the kingdom and literally through artificial intelligence erase the memory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai out of the earth, man. This is what this devil is talking about. This is why he's trying to hijack the earth. Genetically modified foods, man. Genetically not modified foods, all this mRNA, DNA, trying to hijack the creation of the Most High and to patent it to be his own. And try to sit as God via in technology and artificial intelligence, man. This is why he's trying to put brain chips in you so he can know what you're thinking, control your seat of emotions, man. Make you more docile and more compliant and more easily be controlled so that he can play God, man. This man's crazy. It says, in their dwelling places to all generations, they call their lands after their own names. You see? This is what this nigga is talking about. It says, that says in his heart, I am, and none else besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. Right, all this sorceries, man. Remember, he's trying to exalt himself above all that is called God and that is worship, man. All of his lying wonders, his pseudosciences, his technology, his artificial intelligence, man. He really think he's found a way to, circumvent Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge that have perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me. See? So all this sorcery, it's perverted you, man. Which the Lord, the Lord showed you that with the ancient Egyptians, man. Remember when Noah was doing the plagues, Pharaoh's Janus and Jambres was simulating it with their sorcery and their magic. When they threw down their staff, turned to a serpent. When Moses threw down his staff ate their serpents, man. Which shows you that ultimately, the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is greater. And Esau's doing that same sorcery, but this time via technology in a more highly sophisticated way. And remember, look, man, sorcery and witchcraft still exist in this world, man. It's just more vibrational. It's more, through technology, through the TV, through the radio, through vibrations, through telecommunications. through vibrations, you know, but it still exists. It still is having an effect on the majority of these people out here, whether they know it or not. But guess what? It's all going to end up coming to naught anyway, because you're not more powerful than Yahweh Shem Shai. It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know, which is trouble, man. So, hey, the more you push forward with your New World Order, the more it's going to be met with the power of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And it's not going to end well for you. It says, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. See, that's why this place is known as the virgin daughter of Babylon, because it dabbles in the same sorcery and witchcraft, man. Remember, this modern day money system ain't nothing more but Babylonian money magic, man. It all goes back to that same system that they had in ancient Babylon. It's nothing new under the sun, man. All right, so Esau, you're not reinventing the wheel here, man. You know, you think you're going to perform this technological Tower of Babel. See how it ended for Nimrod. All right. It says, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Right, let your sorcery stop. You can't even stop the prophets and the men of the Lord, man. You think you're going to stop Yahweh Shai and the innumerable multitude of angels? You think you're going to stop these nuclear missiles, from which are the weapons of the Most High's armory, from destroying you, man? You don't stand a snowball chance in hell, man. So keep on conjuring up, doing all these child sacrifices, doing all your witchcraft and sorcery. The shit ain't going to work against Yahweh Shem Shai, and it's not going to work against the elect, because there's no enchantment against Israel, but mainly the elect. It says, behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. Yeah. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor a fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. So you're fucking through, man. All right? And the Lord is setting the stage for America to be blown to smithereens, man. All right? America is going to be blown to smithereens, not the whole earth, IUIC. Get it right, man. Babylon the Great, America is going to be completely destroyed and made desolate, where nobody is ever going to inhabit. Scriptures tell you that the earth abided forever, man. But Esau, hey, man, you're on your way out. Hey, the handwriting is already on the wall for you, man. There's nothing that you can do. All right? Time is against you. Prophecy is against you. Yahweh Shem Shai is against you, man. So you're going to fall, and you're going to fall hard, man. And, hey, and we can't, hey, we gladly love to tell you that to your face, man. So with that, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, B'Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishop of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren pushing this word in our sincerity and truth. To the next one, shalom.